So just wanted to address your question, Eva. You sent me this question. Magdi, can you talk a little bit in a separate video about touching the heart or being kissed in the heart? The significance of such simple, subtle, maybe not even recognized by some. Can you explore this? Touching the heart or being kissed by the heart. So touching the heart or being kissed by the heart, using the terms that you refer to in your question, refer to being the heart. Being the heart, you're touched by the heart in a complete intimacy, in the totality of the heart. Being the heart is the most intimate touching and the most intimate being kissed in the heart. In the heart, by the heart, we need to understand that we're not talking about a physical heart, a phenomenal heart. We're speaking about the core, the reality, the universal heart, the heart that touches everything, touches everybody. The heart of love, the heart of compassion, the heart of equanimity, the heart of wisdom. So there is one heart, one love, one truth, one reality. Touching the heart is the recognition of that, the recognition of that one reality. Perceiving the other as yourself, feeling and sensing your interconnection, being transparent to everything that's arising without an agenda, without any conditions that you're imposing upon anything or anyone. Being fluid, being present. Present as an absence, not present with your feelings and your ideas and your history and your images and your beliefs. Being absent to all of that, being present as absence. The borderless heart, the wide openness and the transparency of being. You're touching the heart whenever you're living as that. Which is quite different from living as a personal ego with its personal conditions and its personal desires and its hopes and disappointments. Touching the heart is being also touched. Being open to whatever touches you. Allowing everything to touch you as it appears, as it is. Without doing anything with it, without classifying it, labeling it, judging it. Trying to comprehend it so that you can have a mind image of it. Remaining not knowing, remaining like the wide open sky. Like the wide open sky touches everything. Everything is touched by the openness, by the spaciousness of consciousness. Like the spaciousness of this room. It's everywhere. Yet it's nothing specific. It's not saying no to the chair and yes to the table. It's not saying no to the fox and yes to the deer. It's not saying no to the oak tree and yes to the maple tree. That's the open heart. Borderless awareness. It's a recognition that that is the loving path, that is the path of love, the path of beauty, the path of interconnection, the path of the recognition. The simple path, the path of grace. Where we are all one as this presence, as this formless presence. We are all one as this heart, as one heart. So you surrender all your baggage, all your stuff. You recognize it to be futile, unnecessary, and a burden onto yourself and onto others. And you live as gracefully, as transparently as possible, moment by moment. Inviting that which is the healer of all wounds, which is the reconciler of all seeming disputes, the one heart. It is what we are. We are that presence, that transparency, that borderless, compassionate heart. We are that. Before we become a me and a you, before our conditions, before our thoughts that are defining us, before being defined, we are that undefinable presence, that undefinable beingness. That does not need to be defined. It's not looking for anything. It's not lacking anything. It's not seeking anything. It's not a thing. It's not in the realm of things. Isn't looking at things and saying yes to this and no to that. I want this and I don't want that. Sufficient, it is sufficient unto itself. You, what you truly are, is sufficient unto yourself. Not a woman, not a man, not somebody. Universal heart has no shape, no form, and it embraces everything. It embraces all shapes and all forms, recognizes everything as itself. When you are touched by the heart, you are touching all hearts, you're touching everything and everyone. When you say yes to that, you open yourself to that. You invite that. God's grace to shine through you, to reveal itself through you, and to reveal everything and everyone as that same light, that one light that is shining through your mind, shining through all minds, as that one light. Well, thank you for your question.